you ready to go on another adventure? Let's explore Gibraltar. Let's head out. Gangway goes this way. We're at Gala, Deck 4. Gibraltar. We're gonna get checked out at security. Stay tuned. Amazing, I'm getting sprayed. Oh, that kind of explains a bit. Well, today we're in Gibraltar. And this is our ship. Oh, so we did have to get off at a port. I thought it was like sailing. I guess I was wrong about not being near a port. We were near a port the whole time. I thought we had to sail another boat. Oh my god. Those suck, honestly. I don't really like them. Personally, I just like getting off the port as it is. See? Just a nice, easy port. I don't really like being in the water sailing over to our stop. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's not. No wonder they call it the real love boat. Enchanted Princess will be gone. For now, anyway. This is an awfully small country, and one that's not heard of a lot. I've never even heard of it before we went on this cruise. So this is Gibraltar. We got some flags up on the poles. Shuttles, buses, and taxis. There's a bunch of stuff. There's pastries. Yep, I see them. Let's just get over here this way. Gibraltar Taxi Association and the Arts and Crafts, along with the telephone booth. There's the pedestrian city route to the center. Here is the beautiful princess. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Hold on just one more second. Is that what that is? What the Gibraltar Rock is?
Yeah.
Please tell me that is, because I'm actually getting it on camera if that's the case. See, British territory. This is Gibraltar. And technically it's considered a part of the United Kingdom. So, I guess we're in the United Kingdom, I guess? Not really, though. We're in Gibraltar. This is not the actual United Kingdom. This is just a territory of the United Kingdom, I think, anyway. But now we gotta get on our shuttle, which is over there, I think. But yeah, there's the boat.
Thank you.
Sorry. So many peoples. My rare Voyager. So slay. There's a buoy. And I think one of those is our buses to our stop. We're gonna go dolphin watching today. So it's not guaranteed we'll see dolphins, is what they said. Obviously, it isn't. This bus apparently takes you to the cable car in Gibraltar. With the monkeys on the side. You can see Morocco from a short distance. You see, Gibraltar is not a big country at all. It's really, really small. It's connected to Spain, practically. I'm honestly surprised. Now, well, it's correctly confirmed. We are going to the cable cars. Now we just gotta take our seat in this bus. Okay, maybe we just wrong. Well, that bus left. Anyways, admire the flowers. Admire whatever that is. Because we're in Gibraltar, this country is so freaking small. Too tiny. It's one of the tiniest countries. The heck, man. Well, we're about to take off. Stay tuned. The bus driver got back. It's time to roll. Hello, guys. I'm Cherry. And I'm Darren. Today, we're in Gibraltar. Yeah! Wow, this place is kind of a blast. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's a walk.
Cherry!
It's a little.
Ain't it right, Cherry? Yep.
Somebody say, oh, if you're not here, you can already call it. Yeah, okay, we'll check it out.
This is the one time I'm letting Barry speak.
And it was
Really pretty.
Hey, what did you say? You heard me. Don't listen to her, guys. Okay, fine. There's not later. She'll be back more. Yeah. Oh, she's not up.
Have you gone over to
Anyways, we're in Gibraltar. So this is the view around. Oh, that building's big. Is that an ambulance?
Made it over to Idaho and back. Oregon once back after we brought it back up in Escondido.
We're in a different English country.
her dad?
Okay, the real English country. The United Kingdom. Well, kind of, not exactly. We're in Gibraltar. It's part of the United Kingdom, I
There's
think.
a resort.
Sounds like a territory.
American resort.
And it's connected to Spain.
Nice.
Apple neck here, Samsung neck here. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's good.
And casino and all
Whoa!
It's like one of the biggest issues finding
Wow,
parking.
that's another hard talk.
No, so what you find
Let the real owner do the talking.
is
Enjoy the ride.
our goal is to travel the U.S. and hit all the states. So
Okay, so that's the blue building, and that's the bluish white building.
travel trailer.
And those, I thought were starbursts, but they're not.
State park that you go to. State park.
I don't think they just grow randomly everywhere, like lemons
They're looking
do.
for a level spot.
Lemons grow practically anywhere. In Italy, anyway. They were grown everywhere in Naples.
Look, and then we towed them around a Jeep.
So far, Gibraltar actually isn't too bad. I like it here.
So it's a little bit different.
Here's the supermarket.
Then having your fifth wheeler.
Papa Luigi's Pizzeria. Hey, Luigi's not the pizzeria. Mario's Italian, not you. At least I don't think he's Italian anyway.
That's my story anyway. Have a friend with a fifth wheeler, he'll tell you all.
Cons? Shop choice appliances.
Different preferences,
Yeah.
right?
My favorite thing is I grew up doing motorhome stuff.
In case you guys are wondering about my Sisters for Life pony mascot, Harmony Hearts, aka the My Little Ponies, see on my channel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I replaced my picture to a Pinkie Pie one for now. Mainly because I don't really have any pictures of her. I haven't been drawing much lately because of this trip. I haven't been doing really any favorite friends animations either. Yes, she is traced.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, yeah, she's traced off of main Pinkie Pie pictures. I don't really go for credits because I don't really know who takes the pictures, but the show is practically over, so I don't think it'd be considered copyright.
Ever evolving market, right?
But it's traced. But yes, my pictures are admittedly traced. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Now it says spreaders are good now.
Yeah.
Those are the hibiscus.
Everybody has a little thing.
Practically everywhere I've been have had hibiscus flowers. British pounds and euros. Here they use British pounds.
We use that for
The car park.
showers, double
Yeah, it was beautiful.
washer and dryer, which we'll never use and stuff like that.
And this is a dealership. Locomotive. In the United Kingdom, they call it a car park, not a parking lot. I thought that would probably be the Rock of Gibraltar, but I'm not positive. Those are muffin-looking shaped trees. And those are hibiscus. Oh yeah, I see. No, I didn't see. Anyways, there's a bunch of pine trees. I mean, palm trees. I'm sorry, I'm used to being in Colorado, not where this is. So I see mainly pine trees, not palm trees. I love palm trees more than pine trees. Pine trees kind of suck. Okay, no they don't. They can be beautiful. But Colorado is not my favorite place to live. I wish I'd live in Texas. Where I hang out in Texas.
We're in our second week.
Anyways, this is the yacht hotel.
The longest cruise
The garage door is in constant use.
That was about right for us.
Yeah, we've never done longer than that. We've got adult, like 21 and 24-year-old kids that in the house, and that's, you know, they're still.
This
young.
is a
They
school
don't have
emergency
24,
exit.
21.
Do not park on the yellow lines.
So you just put locks
I
on the
see.
door and lock it.
Looks like a greenhouse, I think.
No, but we're like,
Yeah, get a picture of that.
to feed the cat, to get
Not gonna be taking many pictures today. I might take some. Why not? But I don't even know where we are.
Escape.
Then we're at the Ocean Village, the public parking lot. Cumulus House.
It's so funny though, our daughter, she'll
Whatever that is.
call and say, I miss you, Anna. And so she
That
said,
yellowish green
talk
van.
to you more,
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep,
Can't act so tough because you really don't know where we're at.
beep, beep. Okay, so I think we're parking. Amazing. It changed to pounds. Okay. Let's get off.
Office is just over here. To your right.
Alrighty. This is the end of the drive. Here we are at the dolphin exhibit.
Hi guys, lady who hasn't got a ticket.
You know what that means?
Those are the tickets? No, 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 no. We have not bought this. Ooh, types of dolphins. Oh yeah, the bottlenose. Definitely one of my favorites. Where's the pink one? Yeah, I don't think there's any pink ones. There's the killer whale, the orca, the fin whale, the pilot whale, the loggerhead turtle. Wait a second. A turtle? Anyways. No ball games, no skating, no loitering. What the heck, man? Come on. I don't even know what loitering is anyway. So this is the thing, and then this is the part that I should not disconnect until we actually get there. The boarding pass. This is Brielle 53. I didn't even know they spelled hand sanitizer differently. I knew they spelled some stuff differently, but not hand sanitizer? Guide dogs. Quiz and karaoke. Yeah. No, well, we're not just in euros anymore. We're in pounds. We're in... There's a fly on my nose. My heck. And I'm going to take some pictures of flowers from Gibraltar. Stay tuned. I'll be back. I know I said there weren't going to be any photos. Duh, there's of course going to be photos. Hey, okay, I'm coming, man. Well, we got in. We just had to get the boarding pass off. Yay! Alrighty. Now for our boat. Blue has to wait for the next boat. But we doubt. It's bored. Oh, that looks fun.
Excuse me.
Ah. Looks like, and feels like, we're about to take off. And it's about time. We're sailing.
Yes, 63. Stop so the people. Yeah. I can. Okay. Will do. Okay.
Double checking about fuel right now, okay?
Oh my gosh, it's so hot. London. I always wanted to visit London. Maybe someday. I see. No, I do see the big rock. I think that's the Gibraltar rock. I think. The rock of Gibraltar, or whatever it's called.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have your attention, please? Just a quick safety briefing. Life jackets, pull over your head, bring the strap round, click in, hold it tight. There's a light and a whistle to draw attention. The life jackets are kept under these seats here. For the children, the life jackets are in the back one. There's two life rafts. If needed, me and the crew will deploy them. It's a no smoking vessel. If you smoke, if you vape, it's okay. When you're walking around the boat, can you please hold on to the side and do not stand on that. There's a toilet here for your convenience. Please do not enter there or go upstairs. Apart from that, just sit back, relax, and we'll let you know when dolphins are here. Okay? Thank you.
Alrighty. This, I believe, is the road for the Gibraltar Airport.
It looks like reminds me of Bermuda. Yeah.
Wait a second, what? Oh, yeah, I see it. It's coming down. No, but this is the runway. This is the runway to the Gibraltar Airport altogether. And there it comes. It's about to land. I'm so worried. And it's about to make a safe landing. Hey, get your camera out of the way. But their little heads poking out of the water. You can kind of see the dolphins from a bit of a distance. There they are. They're literally poking their heads out of the water. They considered this a dolphin watch. There they are. That's so cute. They're actually... Oh my gosh. There they come. They're literally coming closer. They're literally... Oh my gosh. They're coming to us. They're so cute. There they are. There it comes. There it actually comes. They're, yeah, I can see them. Oh, why does it feel like I see them, but I can't? I don't see them. Where the heck? There's one over there. There's some. I can see. Okay, I can see them now. It'd be cooler if I got them from a distance.
These dolphins out here, folks, are called common dolphins.
Those are common dolphins? Hold on, I'm seeing. I'm literally trying to see. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's an amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes. This is perfect. This is literally just perfect. I see them. This is so perfect and adorable. They're swimming underneath us. Dolphins are such beautiful creatures. Yeah, they're there. I'm gonna get this shot. This is a really good shot right there. That is so cool. This is so cool. Actually, I don't see any under the water, I don't think.
I'm standing up.
There are they? No way, hold on. No way. I can't. These peoples.
These common dolphins live up to 35, 40 years of age. They can hold their breath for 5 minutes and dive to a depth of 400 meters.
Are they?
How long?
400 meters.
I'm literally trying to see it. It's so hard. But this boat is swaying so much. I do not like it.
Dolphins in the Bay of Gibraltar. We've got
There
the
we
common, striped, and bottlenose. Now,
This is
when the
probably not the
bottlenose come
safest
in,
opportunity.
The striped and the common dolphins go out because the bottlenose are the bullies of the dolphin world. And there's actually a pod
Trying to
of
keep
common
myself
dolphins,
on.
and there's one bottlenose that lives with common dolphins, and her name is Billy. She was orphaned 15, 20 years ago, and the common dolphins took her in. Oh, that's amazing. And she stands out like a sore thumb.
Really?
She's really big compared to the other ones.
Wow, that's cute. That's really adorable.
They're all over the place. They're literally all over. There were some over there. I just saw some. That's just water. That's not things. Those are No! Oh my gosh, no. I'm not trying to zoom into people's. Okay, that's a pretty good shot. You can see them. You can literally see them out of the water. It's so cool. Wow. I'm amazed. we're next to, we're in front of actual dolphins. Don't mind the people. Don't mind the people. That is so cool.
So they know it's your birthday.
What's your birthday?
It's her birthday. You guys all want to sing happy birthday to Suzanne?
Sing happy birthday to her. It's her birthday today.
Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Suzanne. Happy birthday to you.
Happy 13th birthday.
Oh, slay.
Yes, whose birthday was it?
My job to embarrass you. Mine too. We did good.
Amazing. Okay.
Wow.
You guys see the little one? They're just like.
Let the waves take us to shore. This.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, look, they're coming right here. Guys, you're coming underneath us again.
Oh, there they come. There's some more, you guys.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
Oh, my. Such good shots. Such good shots.
Yeah.
Having a look at.
Oh, really?
Come on, people. Come on, dolphins. Come on, dolphins. Come out. Now that's a shot that I need a screenshot in my camera. That is so.
There's several puppies.
That one's
There's several. You can tell
Hold on, let me get from this side.
There it is.
There's more. There's more.
One right here?
There's more.
I just saw him go under. They look like red fins.
I'm just gonna like screenshot these because I'm like, what? Way too. What? Because I'm not gonna try and find a good timing just for a picture of it. I'm not taking any pictures because who knows when they come out, and plus the people.
There's a lot of baby dolphins coming in.
I'm not getting a good view. You can see the dolphins. They're so cute. Stop not being in focus, camera. This is not a time to not be in focus right now. You see?
Watch, guys.
I think I'm gonna take some pictures now, so
Okay.
stay tuned, you guys. We'll see you in the next vlog. Hopefully, maybe. If I can.
Oh, she just did
Actually, screw it.
That's
Keep
very
going.
encouraging.
I
Well, I've been having. I just thought I would try to get one more picture.
I do not want to take any pictures. These beautiful, beautiful dolphins.
Just watch them. Just watch them. Maybe the baby will jump again.
Wow. This is amazing. Look at my hand. Oh, that's a good one. That's.
Now, are those dolphins or ducks?
They're both? Yes.
Got the two C's now.
Yeah, that's a good one. There was literally a baby flopping out. I can't believe I ended the video the wrong time. Yeah, I'm not ending the video.
You put a dolphin in your hands.
I'm just gonna keep it like that for a landscape position view. Because it's obviously better than portrait. I'm gonna move to the other side now. Yeah, I see the babies. This is honestly a better view. Yeah, finally, I got a little shot of a baby flopping out of the water. Ooh, now they're coming towards us. Yeah. There they come. They're coming towards us now. And they just randomly disappeared? Yeah, there's more. I see more over there. And you can see like the fins. You can see like those ones in the back there. Hey, it's better than seeing some sharks, am I right? I see. Yeah. See, this boat sways like so much, it's bad. Okay, now that's a pretty good one. Dolphins are jumping out. I don't like when my fingers get in the way. I'm gonna put them here. That way I can only zoom in and zoom out. And I gotta go grip. Yeah, I gotta flip in the middle, I think. Phone. So yeah, sucks. Kinda.
It's the big boys.
I see. Oh. Everybody is freaking out. Y'all need to calm down a little. Oh. Wait, they got a close one? Ah, I missed that. See, the dolphins are in a column. You can see their little fins coming out of the water. Oh, I think the boat's getting faster, so I kind of think I'm gonna. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, so when you're not gonna jump, I'm holding on super tight to the rails because of the freaking fact. Okay, now that's cool. That's so cool. The closer we are, the closer they're here. The closer. They're literally so close. Zoom in, zoom out. It's hard to do both. Yeah, I see. Well, there was one. Get on camera, man. Okay, now that's super close. Everybody's like freaking out and reacting, as you can tell. You can actually see it in the water. That's so cool. There it goes. So that's dolphin watching for you. It's not guaranteed you'll see dolphins, but well, we saw dolphins. And there are some more. I bet there's so many dolphins that you can just get a picture. You know? Wow. Okay, I don't know how I caught that. I hope I did. Yep. You can kind of see them.
I saw the baby.
Yeah, there's a little baby dolphin. those dolphins when I head to the back of the boat. Come on, man, show up. Man's Trans Mediterranean-y. What? Cross Mediterranean? What does that boat say? That's a yacht, I think. Cruise ships never go fast. Just kidding. I don't see many animals out right now, so I'm just gonna... Every time I literally quit filming though, the dolphins actually come out. So, of course, they want to come out at the very wrong time. I don't know, but that looks gross, and I hope we don't go over there. I think that might be one of those gross smelling spots of the ocean.
Maybe it's a whale.
A whale? Why would you think a whale?
Oh, something was here.
Something?
Oh my goodness, there's a different colored one.
Oh my gosh. I think that's a new dolphin. I think we might have found another dolphin. I wonder where it went. No way a whale would have shown up here. No way. See, you can see all these common dolphins. They're headed our way. Dolphins are such gentle creatures. And they're so cute too. Not just that. I love dolphins so much. They're so cute. Jamaica, probably, you guys remember in one of the videos I posted that we were going to go swim with dolphins. I didn't actually post the whole dolphin thing, but I do have pictures. I see. I actually see. I'm getting pictures and videos. I'm in the video right now. The dolphins are so close up too. Look at that. They're going underneath. I cannot call a dolphin. They gotta have their echolocation ready. These dolphins gotta have their echolocation. No idea, but let's hope we can see a whale or something like that, or a killer whale or an orca. Those better not come out when I'm done filming this. Cause see, when I stop filming, something good comes out of the water. And I can't get it in the camera. Doesn't that hurt? It does, doesn't it? It kind of hurts. I have like the biggest fear of dropping my phone in the water, so I think I want to sit down. So, nobody's sitting down. Nobody is sitting down. And good thing I didn't stop. Yep, there's definitely some. Am I getting this on camera? Yeah, no idea, but they're heading away from us now. Well, I accidentally cut off the filming. So, don't mind that. This might be another two-parter video, just like Barcelona, guys. Yeah. This might be another two-part video, just like the other one, because of how long Barcelona is. The whole thing in Barcelona is like over 49 minutes. What? No way. Stay close. Stay close, stay close, stay close. We don't get to swim with them this time, but this is still pretty cool going dolphin sightseeing. This might be the bottlenose dolphin this time, because those noses, those snoots. Now that's pretty cool, see? Oh, that is so cute. That's so cute. yes, dolphins are coming in too. Ah, yay! There's another one. Now that's so cool. That is a common dolphin. Hi, dolphin. Hi, dolphin. I think delphine is a Spanish word for dolphin.
Right into the front, guys. Right into the front.
Delphine. This is amazing, actually. Not as amazing as swimming with one, but it's still pretty cool to actually see some dolphins on water. Now that is a dolphin close up. As you guys see in the water, look down. That's also pretty cool. That looks like something else. That little thing that's going across the water.
Guys, keep your eyes down here now.
It might be another dolphin, either that or... Keep your eyes down? I don't know what that means. I thought I saw another creature in the water. Okay, that's cool. That's a big dolphin of some sort. That's so cool. That is... Whoa. Looking down, you can see that. That is cool. You may be wondering, how am I so calm throughout all this? Well, because I don't want to freak anybody out. I wasn't calm on a plane ride, but I'm calm with the dolphins. Mainly because dolphins are cute. I don't want to scare the poor creatures off. They're too cute. And plus, they swim with us. You never know when a good moment's gonna come in, so I always have to keep my camera open. Oh no, there comes a big wave. No, 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 no. No! Another one? You're kidding me, actually. Please, waves, stop rising. Did I just miss that?
Yeah.
What the frick? Man, why the good moments? Why the good ones? Why the close ones? Why? Hey, these are still cool. Dolphins swim with us. We do not deserve dolphins. Ah! Delphin, known as the Spanish word for dolphin. The dolphin is a creature that has a little bottlenose. You can see a little... Why does that look like a little one of those beluga whales kind of deal? I forgot what those things were called. Those are not orcas. Yeah, those are beluga whales, I think. Did I just see one of those? I don't think they have them here. Ah, my freaking fingers. A calf? Wait a second. What? Well, it's rare to see dolphins, but it's even rarer to see whales. So I'm hoping we can get to see a whale. There's a whale? Where? Come on, people, tell me where the whale is. I feel big waves. Please don't tell me it's gonna knock us over. Billie Jean?
Yeah, we've had a phrase.
Wait, what? They're on the other side? Tell me where Billie Jean is right now. Okay, so I'm trying to get something from the other side because I thought I saw, or I thought I could hear.
What's interesting about dolphins, they don't sleep. They give us things called walking. They turn off half of their brain while they need to get their rest.
Sirloin meat.
Concentrate about.
I don't know why I said that. I just did.
So they turn off half the brain. I wish I could.
Pay attention. See the light.
Things that I can take from the dolphins, Bobby. They don't do that, but they
I feel so many waves. It does not make me feel the best. It makes me feel not slay. This sucks. Kinda. I'm trying to focus. Get the scenery. Get the scenery. Okay, now it's focused good. And stay that way. So did I just miss? You're telling me I just missed a whale on the other side. I didn't even see it in person, so I can't really see it on the camera either. Oh, come on, man. I literally could have brought my camera for this special occasion. For photography. I've got some photos from Greece, but not from the other countries. You can kind of see that there's a dolphin. There's more dolphins. Coming close. Stay tuned for the next vlog, as we will be in, let's get around, Marseille. Stay tuned for the next country. We'll be in Marseille 2 days later. Stay tuned. Bye, friends. That'd be so cool if I got to see one of those. There's the enchanted princess. Ah, I can't see it with my freaking being so dark, even though it's on the brightest level of brightness. This over there, the enchanted princess. There's many Celebrity X cruise lines, but nothing beats. Nothing beats what Enchanted Princess is known to be. It's a huge deal, a huge ship, where we are staying for the day. Well, we of course need to get some souvenirs before we head out, don't you guys think? I think. You may notice my hair might get in the way of the camera, so I do utterly apologize. Princess Cruise Lines, Enchanted Princess. Okay, so we're gonna be riding in a bus, or whatever this is. This our oh, that's not our ride, is that?
No, not a ride. That's it. Probably. Nope, that's the one we came in on.
Is it? That's the one that's gonna take them home. Oh, dude, don't back up. What are you doing? Well, we're all just gonna be a 6 pair. There's 6 of us, and we're all riding, and we're gonna go to the cable cars because that excursion was way too short. So now we're gonna be heading over to the cable cars. This is part 3. There's actually gonna be, I believe, 4 parts to this whole thing, and this is the 3rd one. So there's definitely gonna be cuts. You will see. But it'll be worth it in the end. So, also, you've been noticing that I haven't been posting much. That's because these videos are going to be posted all by the end of the trip. Thumbnails are going to get edited and everything before, even the ones that are already up and ready to go. Those are already up and posted. So, according to the calculations, I've got nothing. Welcome to the car park. We just gotta go ahead and head on over there. Now we just gotta... See, it's just the 6 of us just waiting here, actually. We're not doing much. Now, I'll probably cut it off for now, because we gotta go ahead and wait for our bus. Either that or we gotta go ahead and head over to that car park over there. People at school probably remember this, but I imitated myself in a British accent. I'm not doing it now because I'm actually in the real country. Well, no, I'm not in the real country. I'm in Gibraltar. I'm in the territory. I'm in one of their territories. Besides the British Virgin Islands, I'm in the UK territory of Gibraltar. It's close enough because they also use British pounds. They also speak English here. Sophisticated English, aka the real English, because the real English is actually from England. But hey, it came over to the US and we're the New England, I guess. So, anyways, I'm gonna cut off the vlog here, so stay tuned for the next clip. I think this is, hold on. So this is our ride? Okay. Well, we best get in. There's not too many people. Ah, like a gentleman. Ooh, that's cool. The window's open. I didn't even know you could do that here. Yes, we gotta snap. Yeah, we gotta snap plenty of pictures. Did I get sunburned? What the heck?
Oh, I think that hurt. We'll be ready at the same time. We can just jump in one again.
Zoomies! We're zooming!
Oh my god.
What? Oh no! Did you? Where did you? I thought you left it in here, in the pocket. Did you?
Where are you from?
Oh. Oh crap! Phew. Tell me you did. Tell me you did. Yeah, you did. Phew. Well, that was bad. You could have gotten in so much trouble, or I could have gotten in trouble actually. You would have gotten onto me. For what? Losing your phone.
It's kind of strange place for us because so much of it is
Yeah.
so British. The light system, the signs.
The walkers instead of the lays because Americans lay around rather than the British because the British actually go walking. I wonder that's why they call it the lays, Chip.
Yeah, but the problem was.
Oh yeah, the walkers. The walkers. From the makers of lays comes walkers. Because Americans lay around, but the British go walking.
Makes sense, I guess, being that close.
At least I think that's why it's called walkers.
No wonder you're a taxi.
Why the frig do people drive like this? Come on, people. It kind of looks a little bit. Yes.
I guess the tourists come out in higher cars as well.
Whatever. We're kind of all grouped because we want to go see the cable cars because that excursion was way too short. I smell fishies and chippies. Where are the fishies and chippies? Wow. How tragic. No way, is that a... That is not a double decker. Pay and display parking along the red zone. Parking. What's the point of the others? Pedestrian. That looked... What in tarnation? Did the heck? Feel the speed. 5G is here. Welcome to the next generation. We don't got any pounds or euros. Okay, we got 5 euros, but we don't got no pounds. We got only US dollars if we can pay into cash. Otherwise, just go with the card option.
Yes?
Is that English cash?
What? English cash? We don't got English cash.
better.
Okay.
I've only got euros and dollars.
We don't got any.
I've got English.
And we've got American, because we're... Yeah, we got American. Yeah, we got US dollars, so we don't really... We only have 5 euros left.
What I don't understand is, if the pound is stronger than the dollar, why the oil is priced in dollars?
What?
The old market is priced in dollars.
Eh? Why?
They run it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe our dollars
Well,
are
now
worth
they
much
say
less.
the Chinese and the Russians want to price the oil now.
What in dollars?
In their currency. Chinese, I think.
Or yeah, they've been talking about using the rupee or the Chinese yen.
I think perhaps
Ah,
with the Chinese
yes.
it makes more sense.
Finally.
They're going to be the
Out
next
of the
big
way,
power.
Connor.
Not so much.
The beautiful flag along with their traditional fishies and chippies. Traditional fishies and chippies.
their economy.
Maybe they could put that on a one. Or does it make sense?
into your brain.
The Trafalgar Sports Bar. Why is R knocked over? Makes plenty of sense. Trafalgar Square. They have walkers here too. The ship. Mamma mia, pizzeria and pasta house.
One of the USSR back again. With the power.
We don't have US. We only take US dollars. They're not from here. Yes, there's gondolas. That's what we call them. Well, a lot of people call them cable cars, but I call them gondolas since I was a child. Why is it so crowded? Hi! It's so crowded. Oh my god.
Give me the tenner, sir.
Tenner? Man wants the tenner.
Okay.
English money. You got any extras there, hon?
No, no, don't worry. I'll just get this. It's fine. Could you pass that down? Thank you.
Ooh, those are fancy.
No problem. Yeah.
That's fancy for $1.
Yes, I have. Yes. No, honestly, it's fine. Yeah.
It's just who's gonna take our euro?
Yep, I can't.
Let's end it here for now. I guess I'm gonna have to suffer another one of these again.
It's a British overseas territory, which was taken by the British and the Dutch in 1704. After the British stayed with Gibraltar, people came here to work for them. They came from Malta, Italy, Spain, England, and even Portugal. Today, their descendants are the Gibraltarians. There's a population of around 42,000 people. We are bilingual, we speak English and Spanish, but when we speak Spanish among ourselves, we mix the two languages. It's a dialect. We learn English at school, and Spanish we take as a foreign language. We have our own government, but the British government is responsible for foreign affairs and defence. We also have a governor appointed by the British government who represents the King of the Rock. So all the western part of the rock, from the north to the south, we have a wall, a fortification wall, where we have the Spanish wall from 1540 and the British wall from 1773 to 1850. All the land we see in front today has been reclaimed from the sea throughout the years, and I pointed out as we do the run. On the eastern side we got the sea and the rock, and on the north, running down from the Moorish castle, right, a wall, the northern defences, and at the bottom of the wall a gate, like the castle used to have, used to elevate. That was the only entrance by land into Gibraltar at the time. The rest was protected. Here on the right is the Alameda Garden, the Botanical Garden. So the height of the rock is 1,400 feet, that's 426 meters, and it's 4.5 kilometers long by 1 kilometer wide. Inside we have around 200 natural caves and 42 kilometers of tunnels. There's more roads inside than outside the rock. And these tunnels, the majority of them, were done around the Second World War by the British and Canadians, and many of them communicate. And inside, during the war, they used to have 3 emergency hospitals, generators for electricity, ammunition, living quarters, military communications, and the water reservoirs are inside the rock. We have 13 reservoirs with 65 million liters of water to supply the city. I'll give you more about that later. Down the right is the military base. You'll see it better from the top. And the military base and other military establishments, plus the fact that we used to have around 8,000 military personnel here, was the main source of income up till 1984. 70% of the economy was based on work for the military. In 1984, the British government started cutting in defence, so we diverted the economy to finance sector, tourism and shipping. Today, military expenditure is around 4%. And you also see many ships around the bay. Some shipping companies use Gibraltar as a base. They come here for refueling, refitting, for supply. But wherever you see a small ship alongside a big one, is refueling, bunkering. They call it a floating petrol station. Right? Gibraltar is a port on the western Mediterranean that sells more fuel to ships. Looking down on your right, you see a little pier down there. It's a little port called Rocha Bay, and that is where HMS Victory came to Gibraltar after the Battle of Trafalgar, for repairs, the wounded, and the body of Admiral Nelson. Then Nelson was put in a barrel of brandy to conserve the body when he was taken to England to be buried. Some of the soldiers that died later were buried at sea and entombed in the Trafalgar Cemetery in Gibraltar, which was renamed at the time. And to the left of the little pier, where you see the two flags down there, that is Parsons Lodge, a fortification from the 18th century. So, all along the wall, in different parts, we have bastions, which were gun emplacement and magazine. There on your right, you can see the little port and the fortress. So this is the Bay of Gibraltar here.
Yeah.
On the other side is Algeciras in Spain. It comes from an Arab name. It's a big commercial port with a big container berth. Important for Spain. There you get ferries to Morocco and other destinations. On the far right is the Atlantic. And 5 miles into the Atlantic, Cape Trafalgar, where the battle took place. Cutting in the front is the Strait. And on the left, the entrance to the Mediterranean. So this is where they both meet, at Europa Point, which is just down here. So we stop here now. You go down there, you see Europa Point. 24 kilometers in front is Morocco. You can see a bit of the silhouette at the moment. You see the peak of the mountain. The mountain over there is Mount Gibraltar. Long ago known as Mons Abila, when Gibraltar was known as Mons Cap, the two pillars of Hercules. Very long ago they thought that the world was flat, and this was the end of the world, the two pillars were. And where the mountain runs down over there is the Spanish enclave of Ceuta. Spain has two enclaves in Morocco, Ceuta and Melilla. Ceuta is over there. So you go ahead, see the view, take some photos, and go to buy your tickets, okay?
Oh, okay. Guess we're getting out here. Now we gotta get our tickets. Slave view. It's officially time.
Actually, it's
to
crazy
continue.
today with the two cruise liners, you know?
This
Yeah, I was
tour.
speaking
Gibraltar is crazy today.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're now headed toward where the monkeys are.
Nah, you have time.
I don't really see them that much.
On the left, another view of the little port, Rocha Bay, and parts of the fortress. And look at the ships. Wherever you see a small ship alongside the big one, those are the floating petrol stations.
Yeah.
Now, looking to your right, these strings you see here, they go all the way around the top of the rock, and they were used as pulleys to bring the guns up. They use mules, and they used to pull with that. Mules pulling down, guns moving up. And the rock itself is limestone. So down the left, the military base. In 1984, with the military cuts, it was divided into two, military and commercial. The dry docks were completed in 1905. This used to employ over 4,000 people before it's grounded in 84. There's about 400 today between the military and the commercial side. And most of the other military establishments have gone altogether closed. So there you see down, we got two military vessels, one by the tower here and one opposite on the other side. Every time we have military vessels, they close the military area with the yellow floating boom we have. That is because over 20 years ago, we had a nuclear submarine doing some emergency repairs, and it was rather controversial, particularly from the Spanish side. And Greenpeace activists came from Spain in fast launchers jumping on the submarine, so now they take precautions. Where in the UK you come from?
Just outside of London.
There you see dry docks here. There you see the ship by the tower and one on the other side.
Yeah.
And the yellow line there close in the military area. So you're going to France, not tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Marseille.
one day at sea.
One day at sea tomorrow, and then the next day is Marseille.
Marseille, yeah. We're carrying on up to our next stop, St. Michael's Cave. St. Michael is the biggest cave of the around 200 we have in Gibraltar. During the Second World War, they were prepared as an emergency hospital, but it was never used. Today, apart from being a tourist attraction, it's a theatre. So you see, lots of preparations were carried out in Gibraltar during the war. The lookout points, the gun emplacement, tunnels, They went to the extreme of evacuating the population. Only men remained in Gibraltar. Families were taken to different evacuee camps, like in Madeira, Jamaica, Casablanca, London and Northern Ireland. The repatriation lasted until 1951, and that was very important for us, because if that had not taken place, the Gibraltarian identity could have been lost. You scattered everywhere instead of here. Today in the port there's a monument commemorating the evacuation.
Where's my...
You're gonna go on the right there, right? You get the road on the right and you walk straight down, you see a little cabin, the awakening entrance. That is the entrance to the cave. And the exit is at the top by the cafeteria. I'll be waiting for you there in 20 minutes, is that okay?
Okay, thank you, yeah.
Looks like we're gonna go.
Monkeys, you're gonna see more monkeys at the top.
Stay tuned.
Concentrate the time on the...
Oh my gosh, where are we headed now?
Go back up to the left to go to the cabin to leave.
That's what I thought he said.
Oh yeah, that view is beautiful. Very splendid. Definitely, no doubt about it. Okay, now that's so cute. I'm gonna get a pic of that. It's so cute. Okay, so there's a bunch of monkeys in this area. You just gotta keep your eyes open. But you also better be careful with your belongings, because they could possibly steal. They are little menaces to society. I don't see anything. Hold on. Okay, now that is so cute. It looks like Ragdoll. He looks grumpy. Bro looks grumpy. He doesn't look too happy.
Standing there and I stand back a bit and take one of you both. I'll stand back over here.
Yeah, no. Come on, man. Come on, look at the camera. Hey there, man. Alrighty. Let's keep going. He's a cute little dude. Now we're headed to the cave. Admire the view without looking at the rails. Admire. Wood. Do not feed the macaques. Macaques? What?
Yeah, do you think?
So you're telling me we gotta walk down these stairs again? I don't know, I'm thirsty though. Download the Awakening official program. Now it's time to go through the cave. Come on. Yeah, that's the way. Well, I don't even know where our group is. Oh, wow. This is like my view. I know. Nice, cold, and dark. Just like I like it. It's dark, cold, and dreary, and beautiful. So, admire. Just, excuse us. Just admire the beauty of the cave. This thing is huge. Oh my god. But I do know that we should explore this cave more. Because it's like a rock formation on a cave. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Nope. Time to admire the beauty of this cave. Oh my. Gorge. So gorge. It is so freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna get some pictures. This is so slay. Welcome to the mystical, magical wonders of what a cave can possibly be. I can't see a thing, so I have to try and navigate my way around. Wish we were here forever. It's so pretty. Well, we have to leave this amazing, beautiful place behind. Ah, it's wet here. Ugh, that's weird. It's kind of wet here. But those icicles. I forgot about the cave-sicles. I haven't been to caves since going to caverns kind of deal. Yeah, I'm coming. I need to get a picture. So that sucked. Anyways. Wow. Even more gorgeous. Alrighty, well we kind of have to go now, so that's why you heard that. Those photos suck. I see. Ah, it's so wet. I hope you guys can see the view. Ah! Yeah.
You want to cook or something?
Of course. Well, this is the souvenir shop. We were kind of a little too freaking quick. This was way too quick of a trip, but we have to go to our next area.
Try to touch the edge, okay?
Mhm.
So when you go on the skywalk, below you, you're going to see sandy slopes. These slopes before were covered in corrugated steel plates. They were the water catchments. When it rained, the water will fall through the plates, collected on canals, and put inside the rock, where we have 13 reservoirs with 65 million liters of water. This was done by the military in 1904 and in other periods. It's not used now. Today we depend on desalination, so all the plates have been removed. Also, when you look down and left, you're going to see a little beach. It's a village called Catalan Bay, where it's got its name from some Catalan refugees a very long time ago. But the first people who settled there came from Genoa in Italy to work for the British. So most of the people in the village have Italian surnames. She's Blondie. She's the one who opened the car door. Blondie. That's why she's looking. Also, when you look down from the skywalk, below you, you're going to see another beach called Sandy Bay. And every year, the storm was taking away the sand from the little beach there, from Sandy Bay. And the water was getting to the foundation of the building down there. So they built 2 groins on a reef to protect it. And they brought the sand from the Sahara, that's why a difference of color. Mama. 5 years ago, I was up there with the monkeys and they left the car open. Blondie came, she opened the car door, she took everything out of the glove compartment looking for food, and then she took the handbrake off. The handbrake of the Mercedes is like this, and you remove with the lever, which it did. The car went backwards, right? Door swinging in there. It hit the rock and went to one side. I was lucky there was nobody inside the car, and the fence had been replaced a few months earlier. Look at the fence we used to have, and then now look at the fence we have up there. If not, the car would have gone down. Yeah. Amazing. Terrible experience.
What's up this one?
Wait, hold on. There's a little baby?
Where's the baby?
I don't see the baby. I thought there
So
was
this
a baby
is important
monkey.
now, right? You're going to go up on the skywalk. You go up the steps and go left for the balcony. Don't go to the steps on the right. You're going to spend here 8 or 9 minutes and I meet you in the line behind the other cars. Bear in mind, when I get to the top, there's no parking and I've got to move. And I want you to take some photos with the monkeys, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, carry on, don't waste your time here, right? As I said, go up the steps here, right? You go left for the balcony and down. Don't go to the steps on the right, okay? Wait, the car is moving.
Akkor kis mobilon van? Vedd ma is
So here we go, okay? Remember what I've told you. If you want to
Okay.
leave anything in the
Alrighty. So we have to put our stuff in the car because of the monkeys. Now this is a view. And this is the lift.
This is the skywalk.
That's the skywalk. We're gonna take the left stairs. Gosh.
Hello. Well, that's where
Gosh.
that's where Lydia have just been on this.
So beautiful.
Here, they've been down here.
Oh, there.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
This whole area.
That's the level we just walked across a little bit.
There's a beach down there. A Gibraltar beach, so that's cool. Hi. He's cute. Hey man. Hey man. Hello. Hi. What's your name?
Oh no.
Hi there, little man. Say hello. I hear monkeys. So that's kind of cool. Do they spell monkeys different here or something? Or is it me? Or is that just a different type of monkey? It's kind of zoomed. So. But yeah, I don't see any monkeys, but I heard some. Besides this little famous man right here. Hey, famous man. Ooh, you knew you were famous, man. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna have to end the vlog soon because my phone is like literally about to die. So, yeah.